Throughout its history, the Pokémon franchise has expanded into various genres beyond its turn-based RPG origins. From the photo-snapping adventure of Pokémon Snap to the competitive stages of Pokémon Stadium, these spin-offs offer unique ways to experience the Pokémon world. Yet one spin-off that hasn't received the recognition it deserves is Pokkén Tournament. Released initially on the Wii U in 2015 and later re-released on the Switch in 2017, Pokkén Tournament blended arena and 3D fighting mechanics into a refreshing addition to both the Pokémon and fighting game communities. Inspired by Bandai Namco's Tekken series, Pokkén Tournament captures the strategic depth of a 3D fighting game while retaining the personality of Pokémon battles. The result is a distinctive title that adds new dimensions to the franchise and offers fans a fighting experience that's both visually compelling and richly varied. Crafting a unique Pokémon fighting game. Pokkén Tournament entered the scene during a time when Bandai Namco was heavily focused on its Tekken 7 arcade release. While Tekken 7 was still refining itself for console play, Pokkén Tournament had no arcade debut, allowing the development team to create a stable, well-balanced fighting experience exclusively for Nintendo's consoles. While Pokkén fans were initially unfamiliar with this kind of Pokémon gameplay, the game found its niche, selling just under 2 million copies across its lifespan. With development tailored to Nintendo hardware, Pokkén Tournament looks stunning and performs smoothly on both Wii U and Switch. Its blend of 3D and 2D fighting phases, where combat shifts between field phase for spatial movement and dual phase for linear combat, bring a level of strategic depth that's rare in fighting games. This hybrid of 3D movement and more restricted 2D combat gives players a fresh experience by challenging them to adapt to each phase dynamically. A vibrant world of battling Pokémon. The game's charm is brought to life with its visually rich stages, which include settings like the playful Magikarp Festival and the dark, atmospheric Dark Coliseum. Each location, with different spatial layouts, adds unique challenges and nuances to every match. But what makes Pokkén truly special is its roster. Starting with a diverse lineup of Pokémon characters, the game expanded over time to include a balanced array of 23 fighters across categories like speed, technique, power, and standard. From classics like Pikachu to lesser-seen favorites like Chandelure and Decidueye, the roster delivers a Pokémon experience that caters to fans of all ages and preferences. It's clear that each Pokémon was carefully designed to fit distinct playstyles while remaining faithful to their personalities from the mainline series. Engaging mechanics and strategic depth. Pokkén Tournament offers 3 core attack types, normal, grab, and counter-attacks, that form the basis for combo building and strategy. These mechanics, familiar to seasoned fighting game players, are made accessible to Pokémon fans through intuitive controls and character-specific abilities. Additionally, the Synergy Gauge, a unique meter mechanic, allows players to unlock powerful synergy burst moves that can turn the tide of battle when used at the right moment. One of the most creative features in Pokkén Tournament is its support Pokémon system. Before each match, players select a pair of support Pokémon that can be summoned mid-battle to provide buffs or interrupt opponents, adding layers of skill expression to every match. This system lets players experiment with different support combinations, adding a fresh twist to each fight. Why Pokkén Tournament deserves a sequel. While Pokkén Tournament was generally well-received, it remains one of the franchise's most underrated games. With the modest sales of the Wii U version and a lukewarm reception in the competitive scene, a sequel may seem unlikely. However, the game's unique approach to Pokémon battles, its balanced fighting mechanics, and visually captivating stages make it a gem worth revisiting. Pokkén Tournament demonstrated the potential for Pokémon-based fighting games, showing that the franchise has the depth to create unique experiences in almost any genre. As Pokémon continues to evolve, a new installment of Pokkén Tournament could capture the next generation of fans and honor the creativity of the original.